Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, anyway, like I said, I was going to try to do some more bodybuilding content. It's been a while. It's not been long since the last video I dropped, so I decided to follow another lady who I'm a fan of, and she's considered one of the biggest women out of Australia to compete as a professional bodybuilder. Now, she's one of maybe 4 or 5 known bodybuilders that came out of Australia, being the most famous one of all is Beth Francis, which I've talked about before, and there's a couple others. But this one Miss Christine Envall. Now, Envall, yeah. And she was born in Queensland, Australia, and she grew, her hometown was in Bendigo, Victoria, where she grew up in a family of a large family where she had several half brothers and half sisters, but she grew up with 2 of her younger siblings. Now, other than that, I don't have a lot of information about her, about how she's gotten this, a lot of her early years. But what I do have is she went to Castlemaine High School, and in '91 she attended the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, or RMIT University. By '94, she graduated from RMIT University, and during that time, Christine took part in her first show, the '91 NPC-A IFBB Bendigo City, where she placed third. Now, between '91 to '95, Christine participated in 6 shows for the NABBA, which is another group of bodybuilding. It's known as the National Amateur Bodybuilders Association. It was a organization that was created back in the '50s. There's a lot of notable bodybuilders that came from that, who competed back then under that banner. One thing is also it's the home of the Mr. Universe and Miss Universe, and Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be Mr. Universe back in the day. And she competed at the Australasian Championships at that time. Now, by '95, she was awarded her IFBB pro status while not being judged. Now, in the same year, she ranked 3rd at the NPC-A IFBB Australasian Championships. Now, because of her very lean profile, did not set a good example for the other women, because she was very lean. She was a very large, lean woman, and just her look just didn't fit the idea what the judges liked. Now, for a reason being that physique didn't warrant her to compete in the same categories as amateur bodybuilders. They felt she was too large for the amateurs. Now, between '96 to '96 and 2001, Christine focused mostly on her energy in trying out of various NABBA World Championships. Now, by 2001, Christine made her pro debut at the Jantana Classic, where she placed 6th in the heavyweight class. I remember Jantana was one of the few standalone women's shows. Mostly did it in the South. Jantana was a big sunscreen lotion company back in the day. And you remember Jantana stopped showing it after 2002 because 2003 because of, they say, ticket sales wasn't doing that good. And like I said, it was a standalone women's show. It was not never connected to any males. There was just women's pro and women's amateur. Now, from 2001 to 2003, Christina competed in several shows in the IFBB. She took time out of competing in 2004 and focused on improving on her physique. She came back and competed in the 2005 NABBA Southern Hemisphere, where she took 1st place. Now, after that, she dropped out of the competition scene till she returned in 2013. Her first show was the Chicago Pro, where she took the 7th place. In 2014, she competed in her very first and only Miss Olympia, where she placed 11th. Her best showing pretty much in her entire career. You know, but her best show in her entire career was when she took first place at the Toronto Pro Super Show in 2015. Now, in that same year, she was in the inaugural Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix Women's Bodybuilding World Championship. Now, currently, Christina lives in Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. Now, she's a certified nutritionist and is very active in supplement and nutrition. With her and her husband jointly own their own one of the largest nutrition powerhouses, the International Protein in Australia. Now, like I said, I'm a big fan of hers, and like I said, she was considered one of the largest female bodybuilders, like I said before, to come out of Australia, even over Bev Francis. Remember Bev Francis, the one I talked about before? She was in the movie Pumping Iron 2 to Women, and there was so much debate about her size. She was so much bigger compared to Rachel McLeish, Carla Dunlap, and a couple of other women that were competing that year back in at the Caesar Cup in Las Vegas back in '83. But I would like to say I'm a big fan of Miss Envall. She brings in some size, just very just unbelievable muscle. I mean, and it's just like she's one of these that just had just a great look. But back then, especially in the early 2000s, when bodybuilding was kind of struggling a little bit, especially women bodybuilding, and the fanship was kind of waning some. Like I said, there were several shows that had female bodybuilding that got dropped, and I feel like she missed the window in the '90s where she probably would have done a lot better if she became a pro. But like I said, she is a legend in the sport. She still works in the sport she's a trainer, a nutritionist back in Australia. And sometimes she might come every now and then and, be at the shows, just critiquing or whatever else. But like I said, she's a legend. She likes, like I said, just doing it so people can know who she is. I'm going to put some of her social media information in the description. Check out her sites. Check out her on, I think she's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. I don't think she has a Twitter. But I would say check her out. This is a legend. This is a lady. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.